Sankhya, as well as Bhakti, but Bhakti is more covered there, because there's not so many people want Bhakti, so most of the scriptures, they don't represent Bhakti as a prominent feature, as the prominent feature. It's in more in a hidden way. So we're not making much progress, so then they elected to take to speak, and he enlightened them about the glories of devotion, pure unalloyed devotion to Lord Krishna. Unalloyed devotion means no karma, no gyan, no shankya, kalo nastiva, 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 nastiva. None of these processes, unless they're helpful for bhakti, will actually do the trick. They're only means to an end. So, but people become stuck or attracted to their particular path that they're following. That becomes all in all for them. But the path, once the goal is achieved, then you give up the path, obviously. Once you use the method that takes you to get there, then there's no need of that method anymore. So that is the case in all. That is a situation. All of these things, they ultimately they must be given up when one attains the goal. But what is the goal? That wasn't very clear. What is the goal of everything? Some people think, to live happily ever after, karma, to get liberation, to become free from everything, to become detached and free. So there's different truths which are esteemed very highly, because in fact they are great goals to become successful in life and attain the heavenly planet, so to become actually free, to become liberated. It's a very, very great achievement, very rare achievement. But that's not the actual function of the living entity. What is our business? What is the meaning of our existence? Why are we here? To do what? So that question should be asked. If one becomes liberated in the Kevala, or the monism sense of liberation, you become free from the modes of nature. But what do you do then, when you're free from the modes of nature? When you have your liberation, then what do you do? So that question people don't usually ask, because they're so busy. They think that getting free from the troubles of material life, the modes of nature, that in itself is wonderful, it's so great, but they don't think beyond that. But that's, once you've achieved that, then what is it? Then it's boring. Once you've got your liberation, then what do you do? After a little while of appreciating the freedoms, when you get used to that situation, then it's not interesting anymore. Because in that Kevala state of liberation, there's nothing to do. There's nothing to do, nowhere to go, no one to see, no one to meet, and it's all right. So we wouldn't like it. After a little while, it would be very distasteful. That is why he says that the bhaktas say these things are insignificant. The results of karma and gyan are actually insignificant. And that both of those goals are more so attained in bhakti also, because you get your complete happiness in bhakti when you establish a relationship with Krishna. There's no higher happiness than that, and there's no other freedom greater than that, because that's your actual constitution. So you can only become completely satisfied when you've established your relationship with Krishna, because that's what you are, the eternal servant of Krishna. So then you'll only be peaceful. Only that then your actual heart will actually find its resting place. Finally, no more searching, no more processes, no more wondering why, no more. This is it. We're eternal servants of Krishna. And the difference between the process of bhakti and these other processes is that bhakti is the direct path. Because we are bhaktis. That is our constitution. Bhakti is our constitution. So when we engage in bhakti, that is liberation. So here now we're liberated. That is All the sages of all, we're the sages of present. So I have to mind respectful obeisance unto all the Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis, the children and elderly alike, to show the modern sages. You've understood, you've given up the endeavour for karma and gyan, we hope. At least we know we shouldn't be searching after those things. There may be, may have desires for our happiness and comfort, which is translated into karma and gyan. But ultimately we know what we should be doing. We should be serving Krishna. So you are the best of the sages in Kali Yuga. And this is, and they're all on the liberated platform. While we're hearing Krishna Katha and not thinking of other things, this is a liberated platform. While you're serving Krishna, while you're chanting Krishna, that is a liberated platform. We may not be able to perceive it, but that's actually the liberated platform. Right? What is the reaction of hearing Krishna Katha, chanting Krishna's name, serving Krishna? There's no material reaction, you see. Right? What reaction will you get for that? It's no material reaction. So that's liberation. You're liberated from the modes of nature, according to your sincerity. Then you'll actually perceive the liberated state. But anyway, perceive it or not, the fact is that you're liberated. Now, so you're sitting in the most sacred place where these sages sat in Naimasaranya. All the holy places throughout Bharatvarsha, they come here. They have their own seat in Mayapur, Nabadwip. So this is Naimasaranya has its seat here, but it's 100 times more efficiency than the actual original Naimasaranya, or you could say this is original Naimasaranya, because everything is stands from the spiritual world. If the holy places don't come here to Navadvipa, then they lose their potency. But in any case, because it's the Dham, Navadvipa Dham, it gets increased, the potency becomes increased 1,000 times. When you chant Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, I only said Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. But anyway, you said the whole mantra. That's like chanting one round when you're outside of the Dham. If you get 1,000 times the benefit, you see. You chant 108 times one round, right? So you have to chant. You do the maths. You chant Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. That's the equivalent to one round outside. And we'll. Huh? And then you've already just chanted Hare Krishna, right? We're all chanting Hare Krishna. With attention, without attention, just following the leader. But then, as a result of that, what happens? Huh? All our previous sins have been burnt to ashes. Huh? The witnesses, ashes, the fact. So all your sinful reactions are already gone away. You don't have to worry about, what will happen to you in the future. They've already gone away. But don't put any more on. That's the main thing. Keep your consciousness on the Dham, on Krishna. Don't let it wander around trying to enjoy people and things in the material world, especially while you're on Parikrama. Because but anyway, even the most fallen people get the mercy of Lord Chaitanya in the Dham. The mercy is available. He's given freely to everyone, except for a couple of exceptions. Those atheistic people who are envious of Vishnu and the devotees, they don't get the mercy. And those who chant with Namaparad, the Namaparad where you're chanting to become free from offences, chanting to become free from sin. That those people don't get the effects of the mantra also. But other than that, everyone is availed to the mercy of the Gauranga and the Holy Dharma. Navadvipa keeps there. Namasanas keeps there. I go from the
Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Daivim Sarasatim Vyasam Tato Jaya Mudirayat Nasta Prayeshu Vabhatreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtake Srinvatam Swakata Krishna Punya Shravana Kirtana Vidyantasto Hiya Bhadrani Vidanote Suritsatam. So Naimisharanya is a holy place, especially an important place for us as devotees, because Srimad Bhagavatam was spoken there. Srila Prabhupada put so much importance on Srimad Bhagavatam because Lord Chaitanya gave great importance to the message of Srimad Bhagavatam. And the Srimad Bhagavatam was spoken here, in this Naimisharanya. We said this is the original Naimisharanya. Naimisharanya is some other, there's another Nimshya, the present name of Naimisharanya is Nimshya. It's a small village in the forest over there in Uttar Pradesh, not far away from Ayodhya. And Gaudiya Math have one temple there. It's an important place of sacrifice. So this Naimisharanya is described in Srimad Bhagavatam to be situated like on the hub of the universe. And all the sages came there with the beginning of the Kali Yuga to perform sacrifice, because they knew Kali Yuga is beginning. Srila Vyasadeva has glorified all of us Kali Yuga people. Prayena Ayusha Sabya Galovasmin Yuge Manda Sumanda Matayo Manda Yupatu. Yeah, people, we're all Kali Yuga people. People in the Kali Yuga are all short-lived, lazy, misguided, unlucky, and above all, always disturbed. So the sages of Naimisharanya gathered, they came to the Naimisharanya forest to perform the sacrifice and to inquire from Sutta Goswami. The head of the sages who were inquiring was Sonaka Rishi, and Sonaka Rishi, also a great self-realized soul, he's at the head of the sages. He puts the questions and Sutta Goswami was answering. Sutta Goswami had already heard Srimad Bhagavatam from Sukadeva Goswami. When Sukadeva Goswami spoke to Maharaj Parikshit, at that time Sutta Goswami had also been present, along with the departure of Lord Krishna for his own abode. Persons who have lost their vision due to the dense darkness of this age of Kali will get light from this Purana. So Srimad Bhagavatam is our light for this Kali Yuga, for this darkened age. So we have come to this holy place of Naimisharanya to remember the significance of Srimad Bhagavatam in our life, and we pray that we can also be eager to continue hearing the message of Srimad Bhagavatam and distributing that Srimad Bhagavatam everywhere. Ugrashrava, another name of Sutta Goswami. Ugrashrava. Likes to hear. So Prabhu is telling me another name of Sutta Goswami is Ugrashrava, which means very eager to hear. So we should also pray here in this Naimisharanya. Please give us that eagerness to hear the scriptures, So that if we hear nicely, we will also remember. Because remember, this is Madhyadvipa, and the process is remembering. So we want to increase our remembrance of Krishna. So if we hear, the more we hear attentively, then the better our remembrance will come. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Oh, we'll just take a few drops of water from Puskar on our head. We won't talk there. We will hear about Puskar when we get to Panchamini. His Holiness Bhakti Purushottam Maharaj promised to come there and tell us the glories of Puskar. So, Hare Krishna.
Don't touch that.
Hare Krishna. If anyone is interested in helping do some drama, please see me. Yesterday I kind of lost my voice, so I need some help. Hare Krishna.
Hey! We can take some prasadam together? We're in prasadam area. I'm sitting.
Like pretty lost at
Jaya Dvaita Chanda Jaya Gaura Bhaktivinoda Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Chanda Jaya Gaura Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
You know where we're going?
Can you please take your bags from the kirtan cart? If you have your bag here on the kirtan cart, can you please take it? Don't put your shoes either there, please. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hi ball, hi ball. Diri. I'm gonna ask them. This is.
And you know why?
Huh? বলবেন এখন
দাঁড়াও তো 1 সেকেন্ড। চলো
Hare Krishna. Would like to welcome all of you on Navadvip Mandal Parikrama on day 3rd. So now we are just leaving Naimisharanya. On my left hand side there is quite big area. It is called Naimisharanya in Navadvip. So you have heard already from our senior devotees, also from Bhaktivinoda Thakura Maharaj. Now on the way they will straight go to the place called Panchavani. In between we have 2 places. One is called Brahma Pushkar, the other one is called Kurukshetra. So we'll try to show you the Brahma Pushkar place. The pastime in short, because they may narrate the pastime again. So before you see Brahma Pushkar, you can have an idea what is Brahma Pushkar. In Satya Yuga, there was a Brahman in South India, and when he turned into like his, say, more than his half age, he thought to do pilgrimage, and especially he wanted to visit Brahma Pushkar. So he started his pilgrimage from there, and on the way he was passing by Navadvipa. So when he came to that spot where we are going now, he had a dream that Brahma Pushkar in person, he appeared in his dream, and he was told that the benefit he wants visiting Brahma Pushkar in Ajmer, the same benefit he will get here. So according to his dream, he accepted that for granted. So he started living there, and after quite few years, when he became more old, then he was thinking that he could not visit the Brahma Pushkar, and his age was also too old to walk all the way to Brahma Pushkar in Ajmer. So then he was repenting and blaming his dream that it was his called misunderstanding. So while he was blaming and repenting on his called misunderstanding, then all of a sudden he saw a person in the form of Brahman. So then he spoke to that Brahman called Devadas, who was on pilgrimage. So he was told that, my dear Brahman, you are not happy with that, you did not get the result of taking bath in Brahma Pushkar. So, and then he manifested a pond, which is called the holy place of Pushkar, manifested that place, and then he said, please go there in that pond, take a dip, and then you will see the original form of Pushkar. So according to the personified Brahma Pushkar's saying, that Brahman, Devadas, he entered in Brahma Pushkar. Sorry, we have to adjust with the village roads. So when he entered in water, called Brahma Pushkar water, and then he saw the Brahma Pushkar of Ajmer, Then he came out from the water, and then he was thinking that he made Brahma Pushkar in person to come here in Navadvipa-bhava just for himself, to give him the result. So while he was in humble position, he was thinking that he made a mistake, doubting his strength. Then the personified Brahma Pushkar told that I did not come from Ajmer to give you darshan here. Instead, he said that he lives here eternally. He lives here eternally, and just because of that Brahman, he appeared in that form. And then also he glorified that, my dear Brahman, pilgrims, when they go to take bath in Brahma Pushkar in Ajmer, they get certain benefit. But if they take bath in Navadvip Brahma Pushkar, they get 100 times more result compared to Brahma Pushkar in Ajmer. In this way, he fulfilled the wishes of that Brahman Devadas, and from that time that pond is manifested, which is called Brahma Pushkar. By the way, there are many glories of Navadvipa. One of them, that Lord Vishnu, he speaks to Anantashesh. There it is said that in Sanskrit it is said in Ananta Samhita that Yat tirtha vartate Shriman Navadvipa-bhava-taranga tat tirtha mahima tatra sata koti gunam kalo. Means the holy places who are residing in Navadvipa, especially in Kali Yuga, they give 1 billion times more result than other places. So that result is there common. On top of that, some places, when we go, we compare like 100 times result, 1000 times result. So that will be added on top of that. Sometimes these are unbelievable glories. Suppose the glory of Naimisharanya, it is said, Nityananda Prabhu said, that anyone who studies Puranas at the place called Naimisharanya, they get relief from all kinds of material sufferings. They drown in the pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and eventually they enter in Vrindavan Dham. So if someone reads from Puranas in this area on my left hand side called Naimisharanya, they get this benefit. And little more clarification about this place. When Nityananda Prabhu came and glorified this place and explained the pastimes of this place, he told that the sages, 88,000 sages, this pastime you can read from Chaitanya Mangal, written by Lochandas Thakur. It is given in detail how Lord Shiva came, how he was listening. You have heard that he was not used to have ride on the swan's back. But Nityananda Prabhu said Lord Shiva came with his associates while Sutta Goswami was reciting from Chaitanya Bhagavat, not Srimad Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Bhagavat, the pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So at the end of every chapter, Lord Shiva and with his associates, they would shower flowers. Lord Shiva would blow conchs. This is how Lord Shiva would relish the ecstatic mood of Mahaprabhu's pastimes. Eventually, he appeared in the deity form, and then he did not go back. He lived his, he made his residence in Navadvipa. So this is like the glory of Naimisharanya. In short, how Lord Shiva came, as I was saying from Chaitanya Mangal, that as Krishna went back to his Goloka Vrindavan after Dwapara Yuga pastimes, so you traveling different places. By the influence of Kali, people became so sinful that seeing have faith that how to stop them from hellish punishment. So in this way, being disturbed, seeing Kali's influence, Narada Muni went to Dwarka, while Krishna appeared in the form of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, was discussing his future incarnation to Rukmini Devi. At that moment, Narada Muni appeared there, so the same pastime or the forecast he told to Narada also. And Krishna told Narada Rishi that he should come down to this earth planet and should tell everyone like Uddhava, the sages in Naimisharanya who were listening from Sutta Goswami, 88,000 sages from different Puranas, and then he should also tell Lord Shiva and others. So Narada Muni first he comes to Uddhava, then he goes to Badarika Ashram where Uddhava was residing, all those places, and then he came to the sages at Naimisharanya. He passed the message to them, then he went to Lord Shiva. So Lord Shiva, from Ananta Samhita we come to know that he is very eager from the beginning in Mahaprabhu's pastimes to listen that. So with that intention, not to miss even one pastime, he was very curious to start from the beginning. So what happened, when Lord Shiva started on his bull, his pilgrimage, or say his journey from Kailash to this Naimisharanya, he found his bull was too slow. Then he went to Satyaloka, borrowed the swan of Lord Brahma, and then he came on the back of swan, and it says also that he came with his associates. So this is how Lord Shiva comes to Navadvipa-bhava, and at the end of the pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Lord Shiva left that deity behind in the self-manifested form, what you have seen already. So this is in short that pastime. And as I was saying in the beginning, say long ago when they found the deity in Gomati river, now we will be passing by the Gomati river. You can say the confluence of Mandakini, Alakananda and Gomati. So in that river, Lord Shiva was found. So in the beginning they did not know. So they took the deity, thought to be like normal stone. That person was a fisherman. So he found and he was using that stone to cut some like bamboos and other things. So unintentionally when he did that to the deity, so that was an offense because he broke the neck of the swan. Because of that offense, his family died. So, and after that, they came to know that that is a special deity, and according to Shastra and dream, they established him. In the beginning, there is a banyan tree on the bank of Gomati where they used to worship him. Later on, the deity got So now Lord Shiva got that place. So this is how Lord Shiva appeared. Otherwise in the beginning, before like the time, even in Mahaprabhu's time, there was no Lord, this Shiva was not there. Because when Nityananda Prabhu came, it does not say that he saw, but he took darshan of Hamsavahan Shiva. He said, he explained about Naimisharanya a lot. Okay, Parikrama devotees are walking ahead, so that's why the road got blocked. Thank you. Brahma Pushkar is, if we walk normally, will take say 3 minutes. जाओ
उसके लिए उनके पास टाइम होता है,
पैसा होता है उसमें टाइम की जरूरत है।
पैसा होता है उसके लिए।
As you have seen Mandakini and Alakananda, day before yesterday you have seen Mandakini, and no, on the first day you have seen Alakananda and Mandakini. So this is the combined river. Mandakini. Mandakini, Alakananda and Gomati. So where we had lecture, just on the other side is the bed of Gomati. If you go to Naimisharanya, that is like near Ayodhya, or you can say around 50 kilometers away from Lucknow in Uttar Pradesh. So there it is situated, like Pangajalal Prabhu was saying, that in the beginning of Kali Yuga, the sages and the sons of Lord Brahma, they assembled there in Satyaloka to bring auspiciousness in Kali Yuga. They wanted to part from yajnas. So they asked Lord Brahma to give them a certain place where they could part from the yajnas, and that yajna could bring auspiciousness to remove the problems of Kali Yuga. So Lord Brahma made a will, and then he said where the axle will fall, that will be the place, that very important holy place. So that axle of that will fell at the place called Naimisharanya. So Naimish means like the orbit, you can say the center of the will. Nimi, so it came from Nimi, so it's called Naimish Aranya. Aranya means forest. So just next to that there is Gomati river. Accordingly, here also in Navadvipa we have Gomati river. As in another shloka, Lord Vishnu proves that the holy places of heavenly planets, then the holy places of lower planets, including the holy places of this earth planet, all they are existing in Navadvipa. The shloka comes like this. Prithibhyam yani tirthani rasayam devi va priye tani rasayam devi va priye tani sarvani tishtanti Navadvipe sureshwari. This shloka is told by Lord Shiva to Parvati.
I just want to kiss them.
So all the holy places are existing in Navadvipa. They are residing, and this is the source of all the holy places. And the other holy places you see, the holy places personally they say, to make their holiness complete, they took shelter of Navadvipa, and in their partial form or in another form they are existing in other places in India. So in this in Earth planet, in this Earth planet we have around 3.5 million holy places. So you can imagine in 14 planets we have around 7 million holy places. All of them are existing in Navadvipa. And as I said, they give you 1 billion times more result than the other places. So sometimes it is unbelievable. While Lord Shiva was explaining these pastimes or the glories of Navadvipa, even Mother Parvati could not believe. So to prove that the Navadvip is so special, Lord Shiva told a sloka, it's called Yatha Chinta Maneh Sangat Dhatu Malyam Pravardhate Gaura Sangat Tatha Tirtham Mahatmam Parivardhate. Means as iron becomes gold if it comes across a touchstone, in this way, by the touch of Mahaprabhu's dham, Navadvip dham, or Mahaprabhu's feet dust, the holy places, their glories are increased into 1 billion times. Then Mother Parvati accepted this when she realized that this is quite possible. So again I will ask you, time to time when we have like say kirtan, sometimes you are busy on the road, so if you have some questions or comments or queries, please you can write to us. We can try to answer if we are aware of them. Thank you very much. We are just very close to Brahma Pushkar. একদিকে হাঁটা গর্ত আরেকদিকে ওরে ঝামেলা একটু নামানো যাবে কৃষ্ণদা
ওই দিন নাম দিয়ে মোটরসাইকেল একটু তলায় নামো চলো কোথায় আমার পড়ে যাচ্ছে ঘুরে দিলাম পাবো হ্যাঁ ঘুরে রাখি এখানে গাড়লে হবে তো
So we are fortunate to have His Grace Jananivash Prabhu here, the head pujari of our Radha Madhava temple, means ISKCON Mayapur. So he is going to bless you inviting on Navadvip Mandal Parikrama.
Hare Krishna. Here we are at Pushkar Tirtha. Pushkar Tirtha is the Tirtha of Treta Yuga. Pushkar Tirtha is the Yuga for the Tirtha for Treta Yuga. Kurukshetra is the Tirtha for Satya Yuga. Maimisranya is the Tirtha for Dwapara Yuga. And Navadvipa is the Tirtha for Kali Yuga. So within the last hour, we have been through all these 4 yugas. We've been traversing 4 yugas because we've been to these 4 essential places of each yuga. So we just did a 4 yuga trip in the last hour. Hare Krishna. Come with us on Parikrama.
That was sweet. Hare Krishna.
ఓ దానాల మనసులో
Have you been there? Have you been to Pushkar? No. I know Prabhu in Pushkar.
yes I'm making us here Hari Hari
Just before we, okay, maybe I can sprinkle little water in front of you, so then mentally you can just touch them. So the glories of place called Brahma Pushkar, it is said all the holy places of this earth planet, they come 3 times a day, like 3 times, like the morning called 3 Sandhyas. So in 3 Sandhya times, all the holy places they come to wash their sins in this place. If someone takes bath during these 3 times, he will not come back again in the womb of mother. Means he will go back to Krishna. And it is called 7 billion holy places. They come and take bath here every day. So means it's called the king of all holy places. Pushkar Raj is the king of all holy places, which is existing in Navadvipa. So that Brahmana, as I was saying, Divadas, for him, Brahma Pushkar, he appeared here in Satya Yuga. So from that time, this holy place is existing, and especially when Nityananda Prabhu came, he explained this pastime that I narrated to you. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
ক্যামেরা জল পড়েছে একটা আমাদের
You want to give some interview?
Hare Krishna.
Direct broadcast?
No. আসুন আসুন পৌ গেছে তো देखी नहीं मैंने एक जन सॉरी भी है अच्छा तो पीछे बोल दी जरा या Mandal बोल भी परिवार माता जी शायद टेबल के रास्ते नहीं बढ़ते हैं टेबल के पानी को तो नहीं बढ़ते परिवार माता जी शायद Namaste. चलो Harival. Mataji side, Mataji side. Harival, go side, Harival. Lage, van side. Harival, Prabhu. Harival, side. দেখে শুনে ও রাস্তা করতে হয় হরিবল মাতাজি সাইডে হ্যাঁ হরিবল প্রভু সাইডে Harival, side, Harival, side. Harival, side. Harival, go side. Harival, Mandal side. Harival, hand.
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Parikrama. Ada pidana pode gele.
We don't have any victories, so forever, Dad.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Haribol, Mataji side, Haribol. Haribol, Mataji side. What's that?
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Nityananda, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Prabhupada, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Gurudeva, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
How to care for ourselves. You care for yourselves and you will be able to care for others.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Side, Haribol, side. Hey, don't take it off. Side, Haribol, side. Side, Haribol.
हमारे छोटा कैच कर दो
Side, Haribol. My puji. Side.
Parikrama ki, Gauranga ki, Srila Prabhupada ki. Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Nandana Gaurahari. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna. So we are very fortunate that His Holiness Bhaktivinoda Maharaj have already arrived here. So Maharaj will be giving first katha, then after that we will have prasadam. First we will eat through our ears, then through tongue. So now first we will have Krishna katha or Gaura katha by His Holiness Bhakti Purushottam Swami Maharaj. At the right hand side of the mic, Maharaj is already sitting. So all of you are requested to sit in front of Maharaj, not here in the prasadam queue, because we will not have prasadam right now. First we will hear Maharaj has already arrived. Maharaj is sitting. So all of us are requested to sit in front of Maharaj to hear Gaura Katha. After that we will have prasadam.
You're the only one who didn't say me.
মাইক ম্যানরা আসুক মাইকগুলো ওদিকে যায় না তুমি আগে আগে চলো অ্যান্টেনাটা ভাঙবে পিছনে